Ever wondered why you're feeling weak and unsteady even though you eat healthy, take supplements, and exercise? It might be sarcopenia, a condition very common in adults over 60. Sarcopenia occurs when your muscles gradually shrink and weaken as you age. This isn't just normal aging, it's your body losing muscle faster than it can rebuild it. Think of it as your muscles slowly fading, even if you can't see it happening. This makes simple daily tasks harder, like standing up from a chair, carrying groceries, or keeping your balance while walking. Studies show seniors can lose up to 40% of their muscle mass each year. That means nearly half of your strength can vanish in just 12 months if you don't intervene. Which is why in this video, I'll show you 5 foods you should add to your breakfast tomorrow morning and every morning if you want to stop further muscle loss. The 5th one is so powerful that traditional Chinese doctors recommend it to all their elderly patients. And I promise that by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do to look and feel 40 again. I make this promise confidently because, as a doctor who has treated thousands of older patients with sarcopenia and muscle loss, I've watched their lifestyles and diets closely. More than 85% of them returned with noticeable improvement simply by adding the 5 foods we'll discuss shortly. Before we begin, where are you watching from and how old are you? What muscle loss issues are you dealing with? Let me know in the comments. I reply to each one. My name is Dr. Jennifer Lopez, and welcome to my channel. Let's begin. Ever wonder what's happening inside your muscles when you sleep? It's not magic, it's a 2-step process: muscle breakdown and muscle rebuilding. First, during the day, your muscles experience tiny microscopic tears. That might sound bad, but it's exactly what triggers growth. Second, your body senses this damage and shifts into repair mode, sending healing cells that patch the tears and rebuild the fibers stronger than before. That's the secret. It's your body preparing for the next day. But here's the part most people forget. This repair process cannot happen without the right fuel in the morning. Your muscles need specific foods that supply the building blocks for growth, and most of this rebuilding begins after breakfast. So, if you're not eating properly in the morning, you're robbing your muscles of strength. Unfortunately, many seniors feed their muscles the wrong foods first thing in the day. So before we talk about the 5 foods you should eat each morning, let me tell you the 5 foods you should never eat at breakfast, because they're destroying your muscle tissue. Here are the 5 foods to avoid mixing with your morning meal if you don't want to keep losing muscle. Number 1, white bread. Here's what happens when you eat white bread in the morning. The moment it enters your stomach, it breaks down into pure sugar and floods your bloodstream. Your body panics and releases a surge of insulin to control the spike. But high insulin levels block your muscles from using protein to repair themselves. It's like locking your muscle-building factory at the very moment it needs to operate. Even worse, most seniors don't realize that white bread doesn't just stop muscle growth, it accelerates muscle breakdown. When your blood sugar crashes later, your body starts breaking down your own muscle tissue for energy. You're literally eating away your muscles with every slice. A recent study following 2,000 seniors over 3 years found that those who ate white bread daily for breakfast lost 23% more muscle mass than those who avoided it. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 62-year-old patient who came to my clinic 2 years ago. She struggled with classic sarcopenia symptoms. She needed her arms to push herself up from a chair, had trouble carrying groceries, felt unsteady on stairs, and was constantly tired even after a full night's sleep. She had already fallen twice in 6 months, and her family was worried. When I reviewed her diet, I found she ate 2 slices of white toast with butter every morning because it was quick and kept her full. She thought it was a practical choice, but that white bread was destroying her muscles day after day. I created a new diet plan for Margaret and added the 5 muscle-building foods we'll discuss soon. In just 2 weeks, she began regaining muscle. Her energy improved, she could climb stairs without holding the railing, and she felt strong again. She even said she felt like she had her 40-year-old body back, all from removing that morning white bread. Number 2, coffee. Ever wonder what happens when you drink coffee on an empty stomach? As soon as caffeine hits your empty stomach, it triggers your adrenal glands to release a large burst of cortisol, your stress hormone. And cortisol is your muscle's worst enemy. When cortisol spikes with no food in your system, your body thinks it's in survival mode and begins breaking down muscle tissue to create quick energy. But most seniors don't know that morning coffee on an empty stomach doesn't just break down muscle, it also prevents your body from building new muscle for up to 6 hours afterward. This cortisol surge blocks IGF-1, a key hormone responsible for muscle growth. Even if you eat protein later, your muscle-building machinery stays turned off. A study of 600 seniors who drank coffee on an empty stomach for 14 months found they lost 22% more muscle mass than those who ate before drinking coffee or skipped morning caffeine. One of my most challenging cases was James, a 62-year-old security guard working 2 jobs. He relied heavily on caffeine 6 to 8 cups a day, always on an empty stomach. His coffee habit was slowly destroying him. He developed severe muscle weakness and could no longer lift equipment or perform his duties. His job was at risk. When he finally understood the impact of his coffee routine, it felt almost too late. He had lost so much strength that stares left him breathless. After I helped him adjust his diet and recover from caffeine dependence, and after he began eating muscle-friendly foods with breakfast, James regained his strength. He now works full 12-hour shifts without fatigue and even coaches his grandson's little league team, something he never had energy for before. All because he changed when and how he consumed coffee. Number 3, processed meat. Many seniors believe breakfast meats like bacon, sausage, and ham are good high-protein choices, but they contain a hidden danger: nitrates and nitrites that convert into toxic nitrosamines in your stomach. These compounds trigger inflammation and attack your muscle fibers, causing them to swell and break down. It's like setting off tiny explosions inside your muscles each time you eat processed meat. Even worse, nitrates damage your mitochondria, the energy centers of your muscle cells. Damaged mitochondria cannot repair muscle tissue and release free radicals that continue destroying healthy muscle for hours. A study tracking 2,400 seniors who ate processed meats 4 times a week showed they experienced 33% more muscle deterioration. The constant nitrate exposure created chronic muscle inflammation, preventing proper repair. Last month, I ran into Sarah, a 67-year-old retired teacher I treated 8 months earlier. When she first came to me, she struggled with severe muscle weakness and even handwriting difficulties. She had eaten bacon and sausage every morning for 12 years because her husband told her she needed protein. Those processed meats were quietly destroying her muscles. When I saw her recently, she was carrying heavy grocery bags effortlessly. After removing processed meats and adding the muscle-building foods I recommended, she now volunteers at 3 community centers and even started ballroom dancing. She told me she feels stronger at 67 than she did in her 50s, all because she stopped eating processed meat. Number 4, oatmeal and skim milk. This one shocks most people because oatmeal with skim milk is marketed as the perfect healthy breakfast. But when you remove fat from milk, you also remove the delivery system your body needs to absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K, crucial for muscle function. These vitamins pass straight through your system unused when fat isn't present. So while you think you're eating healthy, your muscles are starving for nutrients. Even more surprising, skim milk can actually leach calcium and magnesium from your muscle tissue. The processing that removes fat creates an imbalanced protein your body can't properly use. Instead of building muscle, your body must pull minerals from your muscles to digest it, meaning you're slowly weakening them. A study of 1,300 seniors who ate oatmeal with skim milk daily for 18 months found they lost 29% more muscle mass. The fat-free dairy caused nutrient malabsorption, leaving muscles deficient despite eating enough food. I realized how harmful this breakfast could be when I saw Dorothy, a 69-year-old former patient at my daughter's graduation. When she first came to me, she couldn't lift her granddaughter or open car doors and had developed a hand tremor. She was obsessed with eating healthy steel-cut oats, skim milk, and a banana every morning for 15 years. But her so-called healthy breakfast was draining her muscles. At the graduation, she was chasing her granddaughter around with ease. After switching to whole milk and incorporating the foods I recommended, she now works as a personal shopper and says she's stronger at 69 than at 55, all because she stopped drinking skim milk. Number 5, refined cereals. This final food is in nearly every senior household. It seems convenient and healthy, especially when the box claims fortified with vitamins or supports heart health. But refined cereals contain incomplete proteins missing essential amino acids like leucine, lysine, and methionine. Without these building blocks, your muscles go into panic mode and begin breaking down your own muscle tissue just to get the amino acids they need. Even worse, refined cereals contain anti-nutrients like phytates and lectins that block your body from absorbing amino acids from other foods later in the day. That means even if you eat chicken or fish later, those proteins can't be used. Your morning cereal stole them. A study of 2,500 seniors who ate refined cereals daily for 22 months found they experienced 37% more muscle loss. The amino acid deficiency created a condition called protein starvation syndrome, where muscle continues to break down even with adequate protein intake. 3 months ago, I ran into Harold, a 71-year-old retired carpenter. When he first came to me, he was devastated. He had lost the strength and coordination needed for woodworking. He had eaten 2 bowls of Raisin Bran with low-fat milk every morning for over 20 years. Those refined flakes were starving his already stressed muscles. At the hardware store, I watched him carry a stack of lumber effortlessly. After removing refined cereals and adopting the muscle-building foods I recommended, he's now building custom furniture again, and recently completed an oak dining table for his daughter, all because he stopped eating bran flakes. Now that you know the 5 breakfast foods destroying your muscles, here's the good news. I'm about to show you the 5 most powerful muscle-building foods that can reverse sarcopenia and restore the strength you thought was gone forever. These foods are scientifically proven and have helped over 1,000 seniors regain vitality. Best of all, they're affordable and available at any grocery store. Margaret, James, Sarah, Dorothy, and Harold transform their lives by replacing the destructive foods with these 5 alternatives. So grab a pen and paper, you'll want to write these down. Before I reveal the 5 life-changing foods, I want to ask, what do you think so far? Are you beginning to understand why you're losing muscle despite doing everything right? Share your experience in the comments. And if this information is helping, please hit subscribe. I spend hours researching and creating these videos, and your subscription helps me reach more people who need this knowledge. Let's continue. Here are the 5 breakfast foods that can help you look and feel 40 again. Number 1. Greek yogurt. Within 15 minutes of eating plain Greek yogurt, your body breaks it into a surge of high-quality amino acids that go straight to your muscles. Greek yogurt contains 20 nars of complete protein per cup, double that of regular yogurt, and is packed with leucine, the amino acid that activates muscle building. Each serving delivers 2.5 grams of leucine, the exact amount needed to trigger protein synthesis. A study of 1,200 seniors who added Greek yogurt to their breakfast for 12 months found they gained 18% more lean muscle mass. Over 70% reported improved grip strength, balance, and mobility. To maximize benefits, choose plain, full-fat Greek yogurt. The fat helps absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K. Add chopped walnuts or almonds for healthy fats, and use berries for natural sweetness. Eat it within 30 minutes of waking up when your muscles are most receptive. Number 2. Eggs. When you eat eggs in the morning, your body receives all 9 essential amino acids in perfect balance. Eggs have the highest biological value of any food your body can use, 94% of their protein for building muscle, compared to 60-70% from other sources. They're also rich in vitamin D, which enhances muscle protein absorption. A study of 1,800 seniors who ate 2 whole eggs daily for 14 months showed a 24% increase in muscle protein synthesis and an average gain of 2.3 pounds of lean mass. More than 80% improved leg strength. To get the full benefit, eat the whole egg. The yolk contains half the protein and all the vitamin D. Cook them gently in coconut oil or grass-fed butter. Eat them as your first meal to feed your muscles after the overnight fast. Number 3. Avocado. Within 20 minutes of eating avocado, your body receives monounsaturated fats that help deliver muscle-building nutrients. Avocados contain over 20 vitamins and minerals and more potassium than bananas, preventing cramps and supporting muscle contractions. Their healthy fats boost testosterone and growth hormone, key hormones for muscle maintenance. A study of 1,400 seniors who ate half an avocado daily for 15 months found a 19% improvement in muscle protein synthesis and significantly less soreness. Most participants reported better joint mobility and faster recovery. Choose ripe avocados, mash them with sea salt, add them to eggs, or mix them with Greek yogurt. Always combine avocado with protein. It enhances amino acid absorption by up to 40%. Number 4, lean meats, turkey and chicken. Within 45 minutes of eating lean meats, your body breaks them down into highly bioavailable amino acids. 4-ounce serving delivers 35 grams of pure protein. Lean meats also contain creatine for strength and B vitamins that help convert protein into muscle tissue efficiently. A study of 2,100 seniors who added 3-4 ounces of lean meat to breakfast for 16 months gained an average of 3.1 pounds of lean muscle. Nearly 90% reported higher energy and improved ability to perform daily tasks. Choose grass-fed meat when possible. Cook gently and pair with healthy fats like avocado. Add leftover chicken or turkey to your morning eggs for an extra boost. Before we go to the final food, and the one recommended for centuries in traditional Chinese medicine, tell me which of these first 4 surprised you the most. Have you been avoiding any because you thought they were unhealthy? Comment below and let me know. And if you're finding value, please subscribe and turn on notifications so more seniors can find this information. Number 5, nuts and seeds. When you eat nuts and seeds in the morning, your body receives a powerful mix of protein, healthy fats, and essential minerals. Within an hour, omega-3 fats reduce inflammation, while amino acids like arginine increase blood flow to your muscles. But their real strength lies in magnesium and zinc, 2 minerals that activate over 300 enzymes involved in muscle protein synthesis. A study of 1,150 seniors who added 2 ounces of mixed nuts and seeds to breakfast for 18 months showed a 22% increase in muscle protein synthesis and an average gain of 1.8 pounds of lean mass. Most participants experienced reduced soreness, faster recovery, and improved grip strength. Choose raw, unsalted nuts and seeds. Soak them overnight for better digestion. Add them to Greek yogurt or sprinkle on eggs. The ideal ratio is 1 oz of nuts with 1 TSP of seeds for the perfect omega-3 to omega-6 balance. Now, some people will watch this video and go back to their old habits, white bread, sugary cereals, and processed meats because change feels difficult. But not you. You're going to apply this information, stay consistent, and return with updates on how your muscle strength and sarcopenia are improving. If this video has helped you understand what's been happening to your muscles and given you a clear plan to regain strength, the least you can do is hit subscribe. I've just shared information that could transform your life, and it's free. Subscribing costs nothing, but helps me reach more people who desperately need this knowledge.